It's that time of the month where we are going to have DV lottery. That is the easiest way to come to America if your ancestors are lucky and you are lucky. You know, if you come from a lineage of lucky ancestors, I don't know if that makes sense, because when it comes to DV lottery, it's a matter of luck. Let's talk about the DV, and especially 2023 DV lottery registration period. In this video, why I'm talking about this video, because DV lottery is for anyone. It costs you nothing to apply, and you might never know. You might win and you might find yourself in the US. So we are going to talk about the eligibility or the requirements that you have to have. Let me just say, we are going to talk about the eligibility for you to even apply for a DV lottery. Number two, we are going to talk about the DV lottery 2023 registration period, which is going to be processed for fiscal year 2025. And then finally, what are the requirements you need to submit for DV lottery? So let's understand first, why DV lottery? So the US, every fiscal year, they allocate 55,000 visas in the DV lottery. These visas are for individuals that are coming from countries with low immigration to the United States of America. The United States is diverse. It is a country where you will meet everybody around the world. The DV lottery is just to make sure that diversity continues to grow, because they are like, okay, we want to just randomly select you and process you and then come start your life in the United States of America. If you apply for the DV lottery, you win the DV lottery. It is not a guarantee that you're coming to the United States of America. It's not like somebody has given you a air ticket. Now it's your time to come to the United States of America. No, you have to apply for the visa. You have to go through the visa application, and you have to prove to the immigration of the United States and the consulate at the embassy that you are eligible to get the DV lottery green card. And if you are lucky enough, you prove this, you get permanent residency to the United States of America on a silver platter. I've seen people that have won DV lottery, and DV lottery has changed their lives because they came here and prospered with that. And I've seen people win DV lottery and get denied visa, because winning DV lottery is not a guarantee to coming to the United States of America. That is one thing I want to make out clear. So once you get your green card as a DV lottery, you can work and live anywhere in the United States of America and enjoy all the rights and privileges of this country. What are the eligibility criteria for you to apply for the DV lottery? You must be from a qualifying country that participates in the DV lottery. When I mean qualifying country here, I mean you have to be a country that is allowed to participate in the DV lottery. We have some countries that are not allowed to participate in the DV lottery. Nigeria is one of those countries. Mexico is one of those countries. There are so many other countries that are not allowed to participate in the DV lottery. Just know that for you to apply the DV lottery, you must be from a native from a qualifying country. Number two, you have to have a high school diploma or its equivalent. Or in the last 5 years, I have to read this. So you must have a high school diploma or its equivalent. Or in the last 5 years, you must have a qualifying experience or training as defined by US labor laws. So on the website, on the DV website or the USIS website, it will give you the instruction on your qualifying factors. So once you have those two, and then three, you must meet all other requirements needed to obtain an immigrant visa. There's no age limit. I didn't see any age limit there, but for you to have a high school diploma, it means you should be 18 or 17.5, and you should be like an adult. That's what I mean. And once you have this, then you can participate in the DV lottery program. With, as I said earlier in this video, that this is a process that is open for people, and millions apply, and it doesn't require anything, like any fee. You should not pay any fee for you to apply for the DV lottery. DV lottery is something you can apply by yourself. So what are the requirements you need to submit a DV application? First and foremost, there are people outside here that are charging others money to apply for them DV lottery. DV lottery, it's straightforward. Its application, it's straightforward. If once you've completed an high school diploma, you can do this either on your phone or on a computer, and all you need is a Wi-Fi or an internet. Once you have those ones, you will need a 2x2 passport size photo. So they are very specific about your photo. It must be current, 6 months and below. Like, you can't use your photo from 1 year ago. And it must be 2x2 inches or 5x5 centimeters. So just make sure you take this one. You don't have to go to a studio to do it. But for your sanity, some people just want to go to the studio to do it. I applied for someone who win their green card. Oh my God, they gave me the most horrible picture. I had to sit down and just edit the pixels to make sure it meets the requirement. Once you have that, you just need 10 minutes or less of your time to do the application, and then you have to apply through their website. So there's a DV lottery website. At the time of doing this video, we don't have at the time of doing this video, I did go through the DV lottery page, but we don't have dates for 2023 registration. Yes, we don't have any time yet. So let nobody not lie to you that people have started applying. Once it's official, I'll come back here and tell you. But most of the time, it's usually the first week of October until the first week or mid of November, like the first before 10th of November. It's usually before 10th of October and it ends before 10th of November, around that time. So early October, early November. And once these dates are out there, guys, I will tell you. The thing with DV lottery, you can apply it while you're doing any other immigration stuff. Whether you are doing the visa for work, like employment-based visa, or you're doing spousal visa, or you're doing exchange program, or you're on a student visa, DV lottery is open for everyone that is interested to move in the United States of America. If you're already in the United States, the only thing you'll need to do is to adjust your status through your green card win. And once you win the green card, I'll come back with the dates. And once we have the dates, I'm going to tell you the information that you need, which is basic information, by the way, because I have it in head. The basic information is going to be your name as it appears in your birth certificate. Very important, because when you're going to apply for the visa, you'll need your passport. And most of the time, they use the name in the birth certificate to issue passport. When you're in school and you decide to change your name on your identification card, that is yours. Make sure the name that you're applying for DV matches the name that is in your birth certificate. You won't need a passport when you're applying. They required a passport like 2 years ago, but they realized the number of applicants went down. So they were like, no, this is limiting people to apply for the DV lottery. So they made it open for anyone to apply. So you will need your official names, you will need your date of birth, official, you will need your country, your native country, and the country where you want your visa to be processed. So let's say my native country is in Kenya, but right now I'm in the US doing my studentship. I'll want my visa to be processed in the US, but I'm qualifying to apply for DV because I'm from Kenya. Hope that makes sense. Then another thing you're gonna need is going to be your address. So wherever you live, or in care of someone. And then you're going to need your marital status. The reason why you need your marital status, because if you have babies, you need to add them plus your spouse. And then you're going to need your education, education. And if you have a relative in the US or no. So pretty forward, basic 10 minutes application process. When the dates are out, I'll come out with the dates. And when I'm doing an application for someone, we are going to do it together and see how easy it is to do a DV lottery application. And after we win, because I've done this for someone, we are going to do the process of applying for the immigrant visa under the diversity visa category. Be on the watch out. If you get the dates before I get, please notify me.